flag, green flag.
And let's not die in the first corner. Take it easy. Bit of brake lock up never hurt anyone. Especially these cars with tyres that are made of bricks. Whoa!
Car left, 3 wide. You're on the
We got
right.
3 wide into Druids. Not bad can come from this, of course.
Car left, still there.
Not sure they spars in 1967. But it's proved very handy in this.
You're on the right.
How the hell are we going 3 wide here? Guys, can,
Still
please.
there.
I know it's a short race and all, but
Clear left.
is there
Clear.
any need for
Left
any of this?
Keep right. Clear left.
And it looks like we've survived the first sector on about the 5th attempt. But we hit some grass and all that good work went to nothing. Fortunately, it turned out to be we survived the grass, going sideways through corners as you do. And it wasn't even that bad sideways. And the field's gone single file. We survived half a lap here at Brands Hatch. That's not really to write home about. Oh, Chris Salmon getting some. He's different. He's really different. He's getting really messed up over those curves. So anyway, we're here in Brands Hatch after a while taken from doing automobilista videos. Though I've hinted enough reason why, so I won't go into detail. But good to be back. And why are you back, Yadu? Where is stock cars? What have you done? That was going to be honest to be somewhat entertaining. Stock cars are on hiatus until I can commit to properly doing them. But in the meantime, we have these. And the reason we have these
Car
1967
Clear.
cars
All clear.
is because earlier this week on Race Department I released my 1967 skin pack for the Formula Vintage cars, which is what we're running right now. We're currently in the Honda, John Surtees Honda. So what this is basically is all the drivers and cars, well, colours of the cars anyway. I'm not a modeler, I'm not going to go make the models or convert models or things like that. You get what I mean. That's not my expertise. My expertise is skinning stuff. If you'd even call me an expert in that, really. So yeah, after about, I don't know, I think overall it took me 2 months to do these. Though that sounds like I put a lot more effort than I did into these skins. It was not 2 months SolidWorks, it was about, I'll say in total a week SolidWorks spread over 2 months, if you know what I mean. Yeah. I believe I started this in Ireland before I moved to the UK. And so came with me. I was needed a few weeks to settle down, and then needed to run out of other things to do in my life before I could commit to this. So I finished it last weekend, released it this week, and I'm now getting around to a video to sort of show it off in glory, if you know what I mean. Even if I'm too slow to really show it off properly. Really the best view you're going to get of it is going to be in my rear view mirror as Guy Vigier attempts to get past me. And he's making a good attempt at it, to be fair. They're battling ahead, but I'm too slow to take advantage of that. No grip either. But that's the same for everyone, as you see. Even the AI, you know, just stepping out the back of the cars. They're keeping her lit. They got the spirit. Yeah? Which is really the spirit of this car. Is the oversteer, as I demonstrate the understeer. And we're about to lose the field.
Clear right.
Which hopefully we can keep up with these back markers, because what's the point in a video showing off skins if you drive on your own? In a low FOV where you can't even see the skins. Whoa, locked up the rear tires, and that was that, really? Yeah, obviously when you make a skin pack for this, if you like driving these cars more, so that's really lost you all. I've been driving an automobilista this week. For what little I've been driving. But yeah, getting back into this car. Change relationship with this car. I love the looks. I love the concept of the car. But the drive, meh. Well, it was meh until I brought around Imola, where it's the best thing since fucking sliced bread. Like, seriously, drive this car at old Imola, you'll not be disappointed. Drive this car at any retro track and you will not be disappointed. Bring it to a modern track and you're gonna have bad times. Don't do that. That no one wins if you do that. These cars are designed for classic tracks. Which I am Brands Hatch, with its layout not really changing since these cars ran at Brands Hatch. It's acceptable and runs quite well. It is a hell of a lot of fun. Unfortunately, fun does not equal speed necessarily. Yeah, I'm slow as fuck, this car. But I'm having a good time doing it. It's sort of the less cues approach to sim racing, if you know what I mean. You probably don't know what I mean, but it's essentially you're having fun, but you're slow as shit. Keep her lit, as you do. So yeah, we'll keep her lit. It's such a fun car. You know, I saw I had ups and downs with this car. When it came out initially, I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, how? Why? Well, I knew the why, but like, how? Like, really? It was sort of a bit, to be fair, it was a bit unbelievable at first. I was like, this car has no grip. Literally no grip. Not even saw a race driver's definition no grip. No, this car had no grip. And it didn't make sense. But after persisting with it, after a while, I began to get sense with it. And this car began to make somewhat sense. You began to understand it. You know? This is not a car you can pick up and after 5 laps, yeah, you got it. You get within, you know, you've stopped finding the 5 seconds a lap and you're down to finding tenths, you know? You can't do that with this car. You need about fucking 50 laps before you get to that stage. You know, this is still a car that I'm learning, obviously, as you can obviously see. By how quickly we've lost the AI in front of us, and by how much sliding we're doing, and how much gravel we found. Some people are watching this probably going, geez, guy, pushing the corners, will you? I'm pushing as far as I can control this car. You know? And it's not like, oh, I've only done 5 laps here in this car. No, I've done a decent amount. But this car is still this car. It cannot be tamed. It is, I would say, the wildest car in Automobilista. No, it probably is. It's even wilder than the 88 crazy turbo car. Yeah? Or the V8 supercar, or, you know, anything like that. It is the wildest car in Automobilista. It's madness. Very tricky to drive. If you can push this car, you're a good driver. You know, I would, if you feel confident in pushing this car, you know, you are one of the better half of the sim racers out there. And if you don't feel any confidence at all in this car, you're personally quite afraid of it, can't really push it like any other cars, well then you're just a mere mortal, really. This car was not designed for mere mortals. Which is why F1 drivers are old hails as gladiators, as well as their incredibly short lifespans. You know, these cars are visibly hard to drive, and everyone can relate to this is, you know, this is stupid. This car weighs like 630 kilograms, right? And it has 450 horsepower or something like that. You know, in around that area. With that much weight. And you've seen the weight of these tires, they're not that wide. They're not even slicks. They're as hard as rocks. Yeah. Suspension is as simple as it gets. Like, there are fucking cheapo hatchbacks out there with more sophisticated suspension. But they race these things at incredibly high speeds. and that's respect for the old F1 drivers. That they could do this. Like I said, it's going to be the exact same thing in, what, 50 years? We'll look back at modern F1 cars and drivers and we'll say, oh, you know, they were the shit, weren't they? Look at the cars they had. You know, no grip, no tires, no power. Yeah? And yet they didn't die? So like everything F1, it depends on your age really, but no denying that this is an incredibly hard car to drive. Because, as I spin out, proving my point, do I need to...
Flag is out.
I've already proved my point, car. There's no need to spin me out anymore. We've concluded about this car. But that is the difference between this, essentially, some of the F1 cars and Sims and some of the... and the others. Not specifically this car, more this era, the 80s turbo era as well, the early 90s when they took the downforce off the cars, as well as their magic suspension. Those sort of cars, you can sort of appreciate, wow, these are crazy things. Because in most other F1 cars, you can drive them fairly easy, without killing yourself, without going off track, within yourself. You only get into trouble when you start to push. They are incredibly hard to push. There's no easy F1 car to push. You know, they're F1 cars. They're designed to be pushed by the best drivers in the world, and that's what they are. They're not designed to be, you know, pushed hard by amateurs. All the amateurs get to do with these cars is drive them around 20 seconds off the base. That's how far amateurs get, and amateurs are damn happy to do that. You offer me a seat in an F1 car? Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be a million miles off the base. I won't care, because I'll be driving an F1 car. I probably haven't fucking time of my life. But the likes of this car, the turbo cars from the 80s, and certain other F1 cars, is that these are even hard to keep on the track at any sort of pace. And that's where the difficulty comes in. Because you can't just sit, you know, 1 second, 2 seconds off the pace in these cars and be comfortable. No, to be comfortable in this car, you are sitting about 10 seconds off the pace, as demonstrated by the fact that I am now nearly 30 seconds behind the pack in front of me. And I turned down the AI. That is by no means a high level AI. Look at my laptops, they're absolute crap. Right? And as you see, I'm not cleaning it up. Just need to appreciate, you know, anyone who can keep these cars clean, right? Either great patience, smoothness, and skill, which you could argue they're all skill actually. It's all part of driving skills. Only the pure speed. The patience, yeah? Knowing when to push, when not to push, how far you can push this car, your car. Apparently I've got a teammate, no idea about that. They're just all little updates from Automobilista recently. I haven't had much time to drive anything other than stuff I've been driving for leagues in Sims, so I actually missed out on the last few updates for Automobilista, so I jumped in and went, oh, they added all this stuff. Not major, mind you, just all little things like radio messages, and there's a wheel, and there's a nose. Oh, there was shenanigans. And of course, you see, there was no safety car for anything like that, even there was like a wheel on the track, because this is the 60s. And who needs safety cars? Who needs safety? Not my cars. Whoa, hold her steady. Apparently our teammates in the pits, even though we didn't have a teammate in 1967. Jacques and Rint, looks like. 1 lap to go. Yeah, just things, trying to get back more into Automobilista, because last week I decided now that I finished the skin pack. I didn't even drive much making the skin pack. I literally just booted up auto release it. You know, check changes I made to the skins and didn't really drive the cars. So I got back into driving and I went, wow, there are so many. Essentially, there's too many cars, too many tracks in this game. You need to keep track of. You know, it's similar to getting in a set of Corsa, but at least in a set of Corsa, you know, being in a multiplayer league encourages you to do it. You prioritize that over offline racing because, you know, racing as humans much better than racing against AI. You know, no matter how good the AI is, you still prioritize that over anything else. Which, sorry for not making enough of those videos, but you know, too many other stuff going on. Really. It's got quite rambly, didn't it? But really, I just wanted to say, hey, mod's done. You want to add some immersion to these cars? Go ahead. Link will be in the description to the mod. I probably should have said that this about 10 minutes earlier. And go and give it a go. If you like it, hooray. If you see something wrong with it, let me know. I'll try to fix it when I get time. So yes, download the mod, put them on these cars, and go drive. Keep her lit. Try to keep her lit. Come on, car, don't let me down. Car, you're letting me down. I wanted to keep her lit. Now we're keeping her lit.
Watch out, yellow flag.
I'm well aware of the yellow flag, Mr. Spotter. So yes, go drive these cars. They're cool. That's my conclusion.